So functional programming is like an onion.
Okay.
All right. So you can go real deep.
Give you
And
bad
there's,
breath.
some people who go super deep. But that first layer, that first like gateway into the onion.
Okay.
Sorry, mixing metaphors.
It's like the
here.
onion routing. It's like a Tor network kind of a thing.
Yeah, I imagine it like, have you ever seen the original show, the Get Smart, like the intro where he has like 30 different doors he walks through and
Yeah, and then he holds up his shoe to his ear and talks into it.
and he has a phone, he has a cell phone in his shoe. Yeah, but you go through all these doors, right? And you
Right.
get deeper and deeper into the sanctum of functional programming. Well, that first door is just recognizing the difference between what I call actions, calculations, and data.
Okay.
Calculations are often known as pure functions. They're the stuff you can do in your language that always gives you the same answer, no matter how many times you run them or when you run them. Okay, so this is like addition, right? Addition, it's always 2 plus 2 is always 4. Doesn't matter how many times you run that. But then there's actions that do depend on when you run them or how many times you run them. So reading from a mutable variable, if you read after someone has written to it, you're going to get a different answer than reading before the other part of the code writes to it. Likewise, sending an email or writing something to disk, these are all actions because, sending the email 0 times is different from sending it 1 time or 10 times. And so making this distinction between actions that depend on time, because they're hard to deal with, and calculations is like the first gateway into functional programming. Oh, and data is easy. Data is just, the stuff that doesn't do anything. It's just inert, the strings and numbers and hash maps and lists and stuff like that.